Hello and welcome to Talk Vietnam. As you can see in the video, many Vietnamese people still struggle to use the language English comfortably. This is quite a dilemma as Vietnam is at an important phase with many FTAs coming its way. How do we deal with this? Our guest Paul Gruber, QUYYN and Pasal Goblin might just give you the answer you're looking for. You've worked with a lot of ESL students. Can you please share from your own knowledge, what are the problems with ESL students?
The problem that I understand from most Vietnamese is that they can have years of English education, but if you try to put them in front of an English speaker, native English speaker like myself, we're unable to speak and have a functional conversation with them. That's the problem. Or if they've gotten to the point of speaking English, very often an English listener is unable to understand the words that are being said because the language of Vietnamese, the sound system, the vowels, the consonants are so different from the English language. And as you mentioned, they use the rules of their mother tongue on English, and it makes it unintelligible to an English listener. So those are some of the problems. In the Vietnamese language, along with Chinese, Korean, Spanish, a lot of other languages, your vowel system, the vowels are very pure, like e, o, very simple. Now in English, some of our vowels are like that. Some of our vowels like sit, hit, they're very short. But many of the English vowels are two parts, up, down, a, e, I, oh. And what that does is when you put these vowel sounds in connected speech, it slows down the word. You know, Vietnamese speakers, when they're speaking English, that's the rhythm. That's what an English listener hears. But when an English speaker speaks English, it's very musical. It's da 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 da. How are you today? It's very legato. It's very connected. It's very musical.
The purpose of learning languages is to communicate with people. Speech-language pathologist Paul Gruber claims pronunciation is a key part of learning English.
And this is clear. I also want you to realize that the same R in rate is the same R at the end of clear.
How about showing us your real magic? I've got something for you here.
Okay.
All right. So basically, what we want you to do, you said that, we could all learn English the same way, through using function. Can you demonstrate that?
Sure. This is what I do. I work with clients all over the world. And I don't have an evaluation form or anything like that. I just give them something and I go, so show me what you have.
Yeah, I got a dictionary.
Say it again.
Dictionary.
It's the whole thing. I got
a dictionary.
And what do you use it for?
I use it for learning vocabulary.
And when was the last time you used it?
The last time? Oh, it's about a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening to all the sounds you're making. You're a very good English speaker. I have to tell you, you're very, very good. I'm listening to your L's, your R's, your I sounds. Just do this with me. This is your what? Say it. What is this? This is my
I.
Yeah, now this is you. You're saying my ah. Now to most English speakers, we don't say I. We say I. You hear the little y at the end. I. Why?
Why?
Shy.
Shy.
My tie.
My tie.
You hear that I?
Yeah.
Now, you were saying like the last time I used this. It's not last time. Before you get to the M, there's a Y. So listen. The last time I used it, go.
The last time.
There you go. Okay, dictionary ends with a Y. Here's another little trick. All words in English, this is a good trick. All words in English that end in a Y are a high E. So repeat this for me. Say he, and she, and me, we. Good. So that's the high E sound. So every word you see in English that has a Y at the end is that same thing. So listen. Dictionary.
Dictionary.
Right. You normally come down on that Y. You say, it's a dictionary. Dictionary.
Yeah.
And it's not clear to an English listener. It's a dictionary.
It's a dictionary.
And the words like quickly.
Quickly.
Suddenly.
Suddenly.
Yeah, suddenly.
Suddenly.
Suddenly, I have a dictionary.
Suddenly, I have a dictionary.
Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you so much.
Jokes aside, I want to know a bit more about your method. You mentioned how you use music. You incorporate music into your method. Can you tell us more about it?
Well, I have a music background, play the piano. I wanted to be a superstar in the music business. I ended up going into a new direction. But so I have a music background, and then I went back to school for speech-language pathology. I worked in hospitals. I've worked with people who've had cancer and stroke and difficulty speaking for years before I started Pronunciation Workshop. I created my own method with no evaluation and no phonetics, and it's more like a look, listen, and learn approach. And I use my musical training, the musical sound, and how I learned to play the piano and how I learned music into the speech and into the speech component of language. It's a lot of ear training, and it's showing the ESL learner and speaker, it's showing them what they're doing in comparison to what they should be doing when they're speaking English. And when they start hearing those very subtle differences, and their ear picks it up, and they're speaking, and they're having a conversation, and they say to themselves, oops, I said that wrong. I should have said it this other way. And that happens over and over again. What happens is, without them thinking about it, they begin to speak clearer English, more correct English, and their confidence level in English goes way. My method includes a lot of movement. It's not just the mouth. It's body movements. It's moving hands, moving up, you know, and it's pulling NLP into this, and because it's all one. It's not just, we're not just a mouth here speaking English. It's a whole body. And when you want to learn new movements and patterns of your mouth and lips, tongue, jaw, vocal cords, everything, you want to get your whole body into it because you learn it faster, and the movements and it's all coordination. It's like swinging a golf club. That's what learning correct pronunciation and good English is. It's all the coordination of our articulators. So it's using our body and learning these patterns. It's called
visible and physical.
That's absolutely right.
Yes, very important terms.
I'm aware that with your business, you've actually incorporated lots of modern technology into it. Can you please explain how this works?
Sure. When I started Pronunciation Workshop, first of all, I never thought I'd be sitting here in Vietnam. That's the first thing. So that's a dream come true. But you know, I created these videos, but I didn't realize the way the technology was going to develop. I use Skype very often, and also WebEx, and there's other means to do this. But in this day and age, with high-speed broadband internet, at Pronunciation Workshop, we work with people all over the world. I have clients in Moscow, Dubai, South America, Brazil, Italy. We just signed up with Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers movies and television. We're working with people in Paris. And it's over Skype. And it's as if I'm sitting right, talking to you, looking you right in the face. They're looking right at me. And what's great about our training is as we're working with the individual, we're also typing words in the chat window. So the person is working with us and they're seeing these words coming up, and we're showing them the sounds that they're missing, what they need to emphasize and stress. So it's very interactive. And then following the session, they print out that transcript. So it's very personalized, and they practice with it, and they improve very quickly.
Chaps, your insights have been enormously helpful. All right, so through this program, we hope that you have sort of learned your own methods, your own ways to achieve success in learning the language English. Thank you for watching this edition of Talk Vietnam. I'm Michael Liu, and until next time.